Hello there. First of all, I'd love to thank you so much for getting access to this free gift. This is a free gift. This for you. It's not for sale. Its main purpose, I'm recording it is so that I can give it to you for free. And this is my number one reason for staying motivated. When I woke up today, my number one goal was just to work out. That's it. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. All I wanted to do was to exercise. That's all I wanted to do. And that was my goal today. My goal was to exercise. Nothing more, nothing less. And this is something that I have really come to terms with, because you see, there is power in setting goals. And if you can set a goal every day, just set one goal that's going to improve. Because what you want is to have instant results. What you want is an instant result, a replication of a result. And working out, exercising is one of those things that will give you an instant result. You see, our brains were designed for instant gratification. In as much as it is wise to set long-term goals, when you hear these spiritual gurus, and they're always saying, set long-term goals, be patient. And again, there is nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with setting long-term goals and being patient. But the truth is, the mind was designed for instant gratification. Something that gives you instant results. And apart from journaling, writing poetry, or artistry, which is drawing, the quickest way I have found is by doing exercises. It can be as simple as doing 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups, anything with a power of 10 to 5, and just setting that goal, saying, look, today I'm going to do 10 push-ups, today I'm going to do 10 sit-ups, today I'm going to do 10 jump ropes, today I'm going to do 10 burpees. There is nothing wrong with auto-suggestion, and I also love auto-suggestion as well. Auto-suggestion is basically the art of writing down your goals and then reciting them to remind yourself, right? Like you memorize a goal and then you recite it because you are memorizing that thing. You want to keep on saying it to yourself. You want to keep on repeating it to yourself because, at the end of the day, you really just want to motivate yourself. And honestly, there is nothing wrong with that. Because as human beings, that's what we want. We want instant gratification. And so that's what goal setting does. Right? So you want to set short-term goals. Again, there is nothing wrong with long-term goals, which are very effective, especially when you decide to venture into auto-suggestion of memorizing, whether it's Bible verses or your goals. Nothing wrong with long-term goals. So long-term goals are anything between above 30 days, all right? Nothing wrong with that. And reciting those in an auto-suggestion matter. Then again, you need to be able to learn how to set short-term goals, right? So for me today, my short-term goal was to exercise. That's it. That's all. That was my goal. And even if you may not have anything to support yourself, you may not have financial goals. Let's say, for example, you are living with your parents, or you're living with someone that's supporting you. You're not independent. That should not discourage you from setting short-term goals. I have lived with people before. I have lived with my relatives before. I have lived with people supporting me. Basically, I've lived majority of my life depending on other people's support. And the truth is, no one expects you to make it alone. Now, if you're independent and you have made it and you have graduated to a status of where you do not need anyone's support, congratulations. Even if that's the case, allow me to remind you that at one point in time, someone did support you, whether it was giving you that job opportunity, or offering you a free service, or giving you something for free so that you could learn more. In that sense, you did depend on that education. And now that you are independent and you're able to pay for these services, you're still receiving support, but you're now able to pay for them so that you have exclusive access to them. That is a very powerful thing, and I would like to congratulate you if you are independent. Now, if you are still dependent and you're still relying on support, whether it's from your parents, your elders, or even your young ones, I want to encourage you to set these short-term goals, because these short-term goals will motivate you, and they will put you in a position where you're able to motivate yourself, you're able to better yourself, you're able to understand others as well as understand yourself. And that's what this is all about, to encourage you that you can understand yourself regardless of the situations that you're facing right now in your life, regardless of the situations that you are going to face in the future. And that's the point of this. I want to motivate you, to let you know that it's never too late. It's never ever too late. You can motivate yourself. You can be a force of nature. You can empower yourself. You can empower others to be better. And I think later on today, as I walked outside my home, something just told me, like spiritually, like, because I was waking up from a slumber, from a sleep. After the workout, I had this long sleep. And so as I stepped outside, and I saw some guys there, and it was during around that time I was talking to myself and trying to understand, the power of good work, simple good work, manual labor, and how powerful it is that when we help one another, we kind of shorten the time span of each other's goals, right? So if you have a goal, like right now, your goal is probably to be motivated. That's why you're listening to it right now, listening to me. What essentially we have done is we have shortened our lifespan by helping one another, by you allowing me to help you, and you giving me your listening ear. You have improved my life by feedback, just as I have improved your life by giving you what you desire. And so that, in essence, does shorten the time frames to achieve other goals in life, right? So think of it as a performance boost when we help one another, regardless of the situations that we are facing. And so when I went out and I saw the guys, and I started chatting to them about exercising, and I didn't mean to be braggadocious, but I kept on saying, I never thought in my life I would have an 8-pack, right? Because there is a 6-pack. Now there is a level above the 6-pack. It's called the 8-pack. And I never thought in my life I would have an 8-pack. And when I saw the markings of an 8-pack, I was so motivated to keep exercising. And I was telling the guys, I was like, look, I do not want to lose my 8 pack, or at least the visualization of having one should it motivate me to exercise. And one of the guys just walked out, and I was shocked. I was like, did I say something wrong? You know, and some people just don't want to hear other people motivate others, right? And that's fine. I mean, you do not have to hear my motivational story if you do not want it. You know, even if you need it, you may not want to hear it, and that's fine. I have no hard feelings about people. I do understand there's some people that really do not want to be motivated, and they really want to stay grounded in a position of no motivation. But I'll always be of high self-esteem. I'll always be self-motivated and self-driven because it's a gift from God. And this is the gift I'm sharing with you. This is my number one gift from God. My self-esteem is my gift. And regardless of what I'm going through, I always have high self-esteem. And so I love sharing that with other people, just like I would like to share it with you. So I would love to thank you so much for listening to this free gift that I have for you. I hope you take some tips from this free gift. And, if you need more resources, you need to learn more, there should be some links below or above this recording that if you want to learn more, you want to get more motivated, you want to have more tools to boost your self-esteem so that you can achieve self-actualization according to Maslow's hierarchy needs. Just check out any of their resources either above or below of this recording to learn more. I have nothing but faith in you. I have hope in you. I know you will stay motivated. I know you will achieve your goals, and I want to encourage you to keep on going and keep on pressing. Take care. My nickname is LB. You can call me Lil B. Take care. Bye bye and bye bye.